cheese, though, we actually use a butter. We use it like a grass-fed butter mixed with an egg noodle or a lentil, which actually works out really well. I'm not the creator of that recipe. I'll have to talk to Brandy and see for you. Let me reach out to her and see what she has, and I'll post it on my IG page. Robert Dos Ramos, what's up, Coach Mike? What's up, Robert? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, those of you who haven't, the podcast, we've had 3 new podcast episodes this week. One of which I spoke about is my disdain for cursing. As you know, I've been Mr. Potty Mouth, right? This light is too intense. It's the overhead light. Too intense. I got to get the studio light set up, but bear with me. Jesus, it's just like we're going to have a suntan by the time this thing is over. So I'm up to 14 push-ups and bodyweight squats thus far in the month. I'm keeping track of any time I say a bad word publicly, that's 1 push-up and 1 bodyweight squat. Why not? Keeping myself accountable. And you guys can keep me accountable too. And I will post that at the end of this month, at the end of every month that I do it. Saud says, hey, Mike, any tips to get better sleep? My diet's good. I worked with weights 4 times a week, and I do lists 6 times a week for 60 minutes. But sadly, I only managed to get 4 hours of sleep. Wow, so that is challenging. That's difficult. What are you doing that's keeping you awake? Is there some sort of job that you have to be awake early for, or do you stay up late at night playing video games? I would need to know just a little bit more, but I'll give you some good takeaways. One pro tip that we like to use is going to bed an hour earlier than you normally do, and waking up 1 hour or 1/2 hour earlier. What does that mean? If I normally go to bed at 10 o'clock and I normally wake up at 6 o'clock, I'm going to go to bed at 9 o'clock, 1 hour earlier, and I'm going to wake up at 5:30. What does that do? That allows you to get 30 minutes more of net sleep time, which is great. It gets you out of bed 30 minutes earlier, which allows you to be much more productive. But also, by waking up earlier, sends a signal to your body to go to bed earlier, making it easier to fall asleep each night. Another thing I like to do is shut off the white noise in my brain, shut off that loop that's going on about the things that I did today or the things I have to do tomorrow and all the other stuff. What I do is I like to listen to a TV show. So I have my iPad next to the bed, and I have the blue light setting, turned off. So it's that little hazy orange screen that comes through. Now, I've seen every season and every episode of Seinfeld, multiple times throughout my years of travel, really is when I started doing it. Season 1 all the way through season 9, many, 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 many times each. So what do? I set the episode, the Seinfeld, to season 1, episode 1. I put an earbud in. If I'm laying on my right side, I'll put the earbud on my left side with the laptop or the iPad on my little table, and I try and push it as far away as possible, right? So it's past arm's length. I can't really reach and touch it. And I put it face down so there's no light, and I let the episode play on the lowest possible volume. So I almost have to strain to hear it, and I can hear it. And I can visualize and I picture what's happening. I picture Jerry and George sitting at the cafe. I picture the waitress with the coffee. I picture everything. I've seen these episodes, I don't even know, so many times each. And I picture it. What that does, it shuts off my self-think. Usually I fall asleep within the first 2 minutes. Even if I feel like I'm awake and I got this energy and I'm kind of all just zooted out, I'll lay down, get comfortable, plug it in. And what I do is I keep listening to the same episode over and over and over and over again until I finish that episode. And then I'll start the second one. You can do that with a movie. It works really well with a movie you've seen a million times. What you're doing, you're actually controlling that self-think, that self-talk. You're shutting it off. You're giving your brain and your body something more to focus on. That's been very helpful for me and a lot of our high-level athletes. Give it a try. Mark T, evening from the UK, 3 weeks off first K1 fight at 8:45. Nutrition tips as we approach today. Mark, We want you eating a lot. We want to feed you into the fight. We don't want to break you down. And this happens too much. A lot of athletes break themselves down getting ready for competition. Let's make sure your weight's in order. How far away are you from your weight class? Get that dialed in now so you're close to your weight class. You want to be within 4% of your weight class. That is ideal. That way you can eat all the way through. Make sure you taper your trading. You trade intensely, trade intelligently, but start to taper the total volume. Robert, do you believe in using your hands to determine your food portion? Yeah, we talk about handfuls all the time because it's relative to you, it's relative to the individual, and not everybody has access to a scale or even measuring cups. Um, Mamad says, "Hey, Mike, having a problem with flexibility. Any tips?" Yes. Spend 5 to 20 minutes in the morning working on some flexibility and mobility. I have my 20-minute morning, which I'll tell you right now. 5 minutes of meditation, which is breathing deeply, counting backward from 300. 10 minutes of vigorous exercise, performing the body weight squat, the push up, the V up, the plank, and the burpee nonstop, 2 times each for 10 minutes total. That's actually really good. Full range push up, full range body weight squat, full range V up, holding a perfect plank, and then full range burpee from a mobility perspective. And when I do my burpees, I typically think stepping left, stepping right. So I'm kind of using my body in a unilateral fashion as much as possible. It's a great way to get things going. And then for your workouts, make sure you're warming up properly using a dynamic warm-up system. I actually have my athletic warm-up on the YouTube channel. If you go back a couple weeks, you'll actually see it. And then make sure you cool down properly. Keep your water intake sky high. Eat earth grown nutrients, real food. Slowly but surely get better. Set goals for yourself. Sidekick. Speaking of lists, is there a point where too much is not good? I've been doing 5 miles around SeaWorld for 1.5 hours, 7 days a week. Is that too much? Depends on your goal. I mean, you're a human, right? What's wrong with being a human and going for a walk? That's what we're designed to do. That's what we're really good at. I have no problem with that. Sounds great. Now, is your goal to become a Mr. Olympia? That might be a little excessive. It might be a little excessive. Is your goal to become Cam Hanes? Well, maybe you're not doing nearly enough then. So it depends on what your overall goals are. But up from a health perspective, I am happy for you. Thumbs up, everybody. If you like the content, give us a thumbs up. We have 1 thumbs up so far right now. That's going to make me cry. One single tear, like Smokey the Bear. So would I go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6, but most of the night I keep waking up every 1.5 hours and remain awake for 1 hour, maybe more, and I get more sleep and repeat. Sounds like you could be dealing with some stress issues in your life. You want to work on those. You want to mitigate all stress, all external stress. Make sure your bills are paid on time. Make sure your income is greater than your outgo. Very important. Make sure you pay all your bills on time, not just on time, but early. You want your house, you want your car to be sound. You want to push away toxic people, toxic relationships, toxic foods, toxic environments. Get rid of that stuff. Simplify your life. That works really well. Gronus, please make a video about combining speed and explosivity combined with strength training. I will do that. When the facility is finished, I will get that done for you. Clint, can you expand on water weight edema from yesterday's video about looking more than your actual body fat? So body fat percentage. So if you are swollen, if you are puffy, and we see it all the time, puffy people tend to look like they are fat, unfortunately. The puffiness, the edema, the water weight will blur out that definition. A lot of times people will confuse that with being fat. I tend to hold a lot of water. I look like I'm holding more body fat than I actually do if my diet isn't precise. So I typically do hold additional water, and that's okay. That's fine. That's probably one of the reasons I'm stronger also than I look. But if I need to dry out, if I need to get photo ready, and you might see in some photos, people are like, damn, Dolce, you're looking lean. Just means I've cleaned out a little bit of the water, a little bit of the bloat. I typically hold an extra 3 pounds or so of total body water subcutaneously than I would like to on most occasions, photo ready occasions, but it doesn't matter. And most people do. You see, a lot of women are very, very, very susceptible to that, and they'll talk about it, and they'll put the cucumbers on their eyes, and they'll do all these beauty tricks, if you will. I'm not too worried about that. Well, I did mention it because it's something to be aware of, but when it comes to total fat loss, it's insignificant. Mohammed, once you said to me for the week of weigh-in to just double the meals but the same calories. That way I cannot make weight. I need That way, I need more tips. Talk more for us about it. So if you're taking in 2,000 calories a day spread over 4 meals, what I said was double your meals while taking in the 2,000 calories a day. Cut your portion size in half, but double the frequency. Now, instead of eating 4 times per day, you're eating 8 times per day, but you haven't increased your total intake. That's been very effective with our athletes, keeping them fed, keeping them satiated, giving them even pockets of energy to get them through your day. Is that what you mean? I'm a little confused by your full question. Ricky V. Dolce, King Dolce, you the man. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Ichivera, any thoughts on Wendler's 531 program just started this week? Currently 285 bench, 405 deadlift, 315 squat. Good numbers right there. Yeah, I think Jim does a great job. It's the excellent program. I like it. Robert Dos Ramos, very, very interesting. Robert says, Phoenix 98 just started my journey. Where'd that go? Just started my journey with the Living Lean diet. I'm excited. Boom. Phoenix 98. Heck yeah. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. See, I caught myself. I didn't even say HE double hockey sticks. I said heck. Mike, digging that zip up hoodie you wear, Roman Graham. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Available at dolce.shop.com if you want to get down. And it's fleece line too. So it's so warm. It's cuddle worthy. Careful. Your girl's going to steal it though. Steal your hoodie. Thanks, Mike. Mark T, 2 pounds off. Thanks for the tips. Heck yeah, Mark. Happy to help. That's what I do. Declan, got 10 miles today. Now my steel cut oats with blueberries. Thanks for all the tips, Mike. That is awesome, Declan. I like that. Good start to the day. MMG, what's the best pre-workout meal? It depends on the workout. There's 3 go-tos for me. Typically, it's an orange and half an avocado. It's sprouted grain bread with drizzled honey, maybe a little almond butter, or it could be 4 ounces of a wild-caught salmon or chicken and some jasmine white rice or white potato. Depends on the workout. Travis Thompson, my son is 11 and a good athlete. Would like him to get stronger for baseball. Any tips? Find a good coach in your area. I would have him using body weight squats, body weight push-ups, body weight chin-ups, V-ups, get them hiking and skipping and tumbling and jumping and crawling and climbing, all the athletic attributes he needs to have, and then find a good coach in your area, a good strength coach, primarily a strength coach. If you can get an NSCA, CSCS, that would be ideal, but look around a little bit. Call the local college, call the local high school, see who they use. Growness says Dolce's warm-up video is serious. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's serious, but anybody can do it. We have so many people that are doing that warm-up video. It's the athletic warm-up I have right here on this channel, on our YouTube channel. Definitely take a look if you're confused. Michael Phillips, I went from 240 pounds and 32% body fat to 193 and 11% body fat. I still have fat on my lower stomach. Any suggestions? Michael Phillips, time, my man. Time. You just stretched out your shirt, right? That's all. You're just waiting for that shirt to shrink wrap. Just give it a little bit more time, but keep building muscle. I call stuffing the shirt. Keep building muscle. Keep building muscle. Fill up that space of the little bit of extra loose skin, and that'll start to go away. Don't worry. I was 282. I went all the way down to 169, and I was shredded at 169 with no loose skin. So it takes time, though. The skin would kind of be a little flaccid, and then shrink wrap, and then flaccid, then shrink wrap. Give it time. Robert Ramos. Yeah, good job, Michael Phillips. Absolutely. Good for you. Take that. Snap. I'm actually going to snapshot that, Michael Phillips, because you're awesome. I like to keep that. So if you guys have any testimonials, any personal testimonials of what you've done, your success, healthy success, whether it's weight loss or winning in a competition or just setting a goal and achieving it or making a lifestyle change, getting off statin drugs, whatever it is, post it. Let me know. And I'm happy to share with our community to motivate them. Al Hassan, yo, coach, does vitamin deficiency affect athletic performance like fatigue and cramps? Absolutely. That's why we talk about micronutrient dense foods as opposed to macronutrient and caloric breakdowns. We don't care about that stuff. It's the micronutrition that matters most. And any deficiency, a sodium deficiency, an iron deficiency, a calcium deficiency, will dramatically reduce your athletic output. Mike Lee, have you read Willpower Doesn't Work by Benjamin Hardy? Basically, your personality is an environmental adaptation. Your personality is fluid. Please read it. I actually will. I like that. It sounds like what I say, that motivation is an emotion. right? You hear me talk about that all the time. Motivation is the motion. Motivation isn't just getting out of your bed every morning ready to take on the world. Motivation is getting out of bed when you are sore, you are tired, you are weak, you are fatigued, you are lacking confidence, you are hurt, you're self-loathing. That's motivation, is getting up and doing it anyway. When every ounce of your soul tells you to go back to bed and you get up and do it anyway, that's motivation. I've never had motivation in the little happy pixie dust that's sprinkled over me and I spring out of bed ready to go. My motivation is like, oh my God, I feel like I've been hit by a truck. Oh, I can't believe I have to go and do that today. Oh, Jesus, Jesus. That's motivation. As I'm getting up and I'm walking towards the bathroom to start my day, that's motivation. BLT, is Artem's power diet based, exercise based? I don't know what Artem's power diet is. So, by the way, I did 3 weeks of shredded 2 years ago, and I still use the lifestyle, and it's been great ever since. Like you said, it is the Trojan horse. Best regards from the Middle East. So, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you in the community and making gains and sharing your successes with us and your challenges, which is good because we all go through those challenges, and it's nice that we're all here, we're all together, we're all talking about it, and we're all finding ways forward together. That's a very important part about this community of ours. So, thank you, Saud. Steve S. Dolce, should I eat oatmeal for breakfast? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I do every day, man. Man. Matthew Armstead, Dolce knows. You see that? Chair's moving on me. I didn't make that shirt. A bunch of trolls were trying to troll on me and talk smack about me. So what did we do? We took the meme that they made. Newton, Einstein, Hawking, Dolce. They were hating on me. So what did I do? We turned it into a t-shirt. Actually, one of my friends did. Right? Dolce knows what's up. I know what's up. Bring it on. Bring it on, trolls. We troll right back. We troll hard, baby. I troll hard. I troll hard. Me neither. What are your bench, squat, and deadlift maxes? I did a 662 deadlift last year. That's the last time I pulled super heavy, 662. And that was actually a triple body weight plus deadlift. What else? I pulled the 735 years, but I was over 280 pounds. That doesn't matter. That was a whole lifetime ago. Right now, what is it? I don't know. I haven't checked it. So what I probably will do in spring, because I'm actually getting ready to hit a mass building phase right now, that I'm going to shred up for summertime. I suggest you guys too go to the dolcediet.com right now and join our 4-week or 12-week diet and exercise program. You can get shredded on 3 weeks of shredded, or you can build muscle in the Living Lean bundle, the 8-week Living Lean plus 4 weeks of 3 weeks of shredded. At the end, that's actually what I'm about to embark on right now. Cannot wait. But you can go there at thedolcediet.com and start too. But I don't know, me neither, what they are. Mike Dolce, do you think TJ will make 125? Yeah, TJ is awesome. TJ's tough guy, great guy. He's working with Ludwig and the coach over at the training lab. I think they're ready. Biggest advice you give yourself at 26? Start my Roth 401k, my Roth IRA immediately, and max out my contributions to that. I would tell myself that. I was paying cash for everything at that point. Most of what I would tell myself at 26 is financial, how to structure the finances properly. But maximize my Roth 401k, maximize my Roth IRA, 100% focused on my income versus my outgo, pay attention to real estate. At 26, that would be how many years ago? 16 years ago. That would be 2002. Ooh, so I'd be getting ready for that real estate crash. I'd say, hey, save all your money and get ready to buy it like 2009 or so. Get Kelly Pavlik on your podcast. Think you guys would have a great conversation. I appreciate that. I've been a fan of the ghost, Kelly Pavlik. Been a fan of him for a long time. It would be nice to get him on. Frank Nash, did you swear? Body swear. Did I swear, Frank Nash? I might have. I don't even know that I did. I'll have to do the playback. What did I say? Shoot. What did I say? But so now I'm up to 15. Thank you. I appreciate you guys keeping me accountable, though. That's what I want. So I have 15 push-ups and 15 body weight squats, all unbroken. What sweetener do you prefer, stevia or honey? Honey. What do you think about sauna and steam room for weight loss and health benefits? I love it. I love the infrared sauna. I have one in my house. That's how much I love it. Steam room, Steam room reminds me of smelling dirty balls, so I stay away from the steam room. Ricky V, King Dolce just started training again, wrestling, boxing, jits, and lifting. But since I've started, I've gained 30 pounds of non-functional weight. Has to be my nutrition side. Any thoughts? Ricky V, how can you add 30 pounds training as hard and as often as you do? You must be eating pizzas and ice cream and all sorts of nastiness. You got to get it tight, my friend. Go to thedolcediet.com right now and get on our program. Get on the 4-week or the 12-week program right now. If you're serious about it, why not? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you follow the most successful, healthy nutrition program ever devised, as proven effective by the world's greatest athletes and trusted by Hollywood celebrities? Why wouldn't you do that? You have access to it right now at thedolcediet.com. Every meal, every recipe, every ingredient, and weekly grocery list is given to you, personalized for you. Every exercise, every set, every rep with video tutorials is given and personalized for you on your mobile, on your tablet, on your laptop. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you let my team and I build you the perfect nutrition and training program? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Right now, go to thedolcediet.com and start. It's awesome. It is awesome. We even have a 100% money back guarantee. Read the terms and conditions. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you guys do it? Just go there and start. Do it. Get in amazing shape. Change your freaking life. Change your life, please. Please, we've done it. We've done all the hard work for you. We've written the program for you. It's there. Just go and do it. Do it. Mehmed says, do you recommend us working out while we're sick? No. Take 3 days off. If you're sick, take 3 days off and reevaluate. Let your body get healthy. I'm a big fan of healthy humans. Yo, Chris says, yo, Mike, I like the content. What is your opinion on canned tuna? I eat a lot of canned tuna, but heard somewhere that there's a lot of mercury. There is. And I would avoid it. Unless in case of emergencies. But the canned tuna actually does have high mercury levels. I would stay away as much as possible. Think if you're looking for easy grab and go, think of hard-boiled eggs. That's easier. That's what I do. Any tips on drinking water since the temperature dropped? I haven't been hydrating enough. Kick it up, my man. Kick it up. I don't matter. Or girl. That's Henry, so I'm assuming. So weird these days. I always got to I'm sorry if I called you ma'am or sir based upon your name or your avatar. I don't want to assume your gender and offend anybody. You saw, I don't know, just as an aside, Dr. Mike Simpson actually was deplatformed from Twitter and Instagram because he posted a photo of a healthy heart and the heart of a morbidly obese person. And this came to me from my friend, Dr. Bo Hightower. And Dr. Simpson, who was a field medic in the military in wartime, and now is a practicing medical doctor here in the United States post-service. And he said, I am not into body shaming. That being said, we have to be very careful on the promotion of unhealthy body weight because this is the real world effect. This is coming from a physician this is the healthy heart and this is the heart of a morbidly obese person. And it was so sad to see. You could see how sick and unhealthy the morbidly obese person's heart was. And this is a medical doctor, and he put that on his Twitter page. And I remember seeing it, be like, wow, that was mind-blowing. Like, that's a nice one. And it was nothing triggering at all about it. Twitter deplatformed him because people complained that he was body shaming. Even the first line said, I do not condone body shaming. This was coming from a medical doctor, Dr. Mike Simpson. Crazy stuff. So I'm just so odd, so weird, so concerned. Like, it's everything you say now is under the microscope. Aloha, SoCal Seth. Aloha, Dolce from Hawaii. Dolce, been doing lists every morning and have lost weight while on vacation. My friend, good to see you, Seth. Right on. Julie says, I like your postcards. Are you going to make more of those? Like that one you did with Nicole Rogers. Love from Denmark. My postcards. I don't know what you mean, postcards. Did I? I didn't make any postcards, did I? You have to remind me. If you could, Julie, remind me, please. But I've been hitting the head a lot. And I've smoked my share of legal marijuana. So maybe I've lost all my brain cells. But Mike Lee, yep. Psychologically speaking, we unconsciously outsource our thoughts, emotion, and ideas to our environment. It's all about environment. Very interesting. I appreciate that, Mike. Good to see you. Growing as I have no motivation, but routine saved me. Routine and structure. That's it, my friend. Chris Hine, I only have one picogram. of motivation right now. Ah, that's awesome. I appreciate the laughter. Thank you for making me laugh. Uh, Me neither. What is the maximal body fat percentage that is still healthy for men? I would keep it below 14%. Our ideal zone is 8 to 12% for the average healthy adult male. For ladies, we typically swing between about 15% and 28%. There's higher fluctuation with ladies because of the way their body distributes body fat. Some ladies are rather curvaceous and voluptuous um, in a healthy manner. So there's a higher fluctuation for the ladies. Um, Nice swerve on the Artem question. The answer is God. Are you talking about Artem Lobov? I don't understand why everyone busts that dude's chops. SoCal Seth still need to find a time we can train. Should I? Yeah, Seth, email the team, my man. I'm so sorry. I know you're a busy guy. Back and forth. Hell yeah, Seth, email the team, please, at support at thedolcediet.com. It's been crazy. Crazy, which is a good thing. John Lehman, I'm a huge cheesehead. I find my main source of dietary fat comes from cheese. In good shape and lift regularly, but would it be more beneficial to stay away from dairy fats and focus more on nuts? Absolutely. Let's start to cut it down. I would try and keep you down to about 2 to 4 ounces of cheese per day maximum. You don't really need to eat anymore. Let's get more diversity in your diet. That sounds like a big issue. Sheldon Smith, longtime fan, Mike. Any upcoming training and certification courses? Yes, in New Jersey, we will be running our next Dolce Diet certification course in early March. So early to mid March in New Jersey, which will be amazing. It will be amazing. You need to get here. The DDC, the Dolce Diet certification course. You'll be hearing much more about it in the week or so. In the weeks to come, definitely start saving your money now. Get your time, get ready. That early March, probably the second weekend in March. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but it looks like the second weekend in March is what we're shooting for. Joe Greer, Dolce Live Chat, please do more every Friday, every Friday. And those of you who are on right now, tell me what's a good time to do these lives? Is this good for you? Is this bad for you? I'm on the East Coast right now. What's the good time for you? Leave comments below this video of those who are listening on the replay and those listening live. Let me know right now as we keep talking. I want to hear what's the best time. I'm an early guy, right? I can do these at 4 a.m. East Coast time. I can do these all the way through about 8 p.m. East Coast time. Let me know. What else we got? Lots of questions. B1, is it okay to include sugar in your diet? Most of nutrition say don't eat sugar, but I can get through the day without at least a cup of tea with sugar. Um, I'm not gonna crush you if you're having a proper cup of English tea. Check out my Instagram page where I actually do talk about that. But I'm gonna slowly get away from it. Me neither. Do you know Greg Knuckles? If so, what do you think about him and his articles? I don't know Greg Knuckles. I do need to look at his stuff more because his name pops up quite a bit. Eric Yeager, is there a reliable way to estimate body fat visually? I mean, you don't know because, like I said, I hold a lot of water. So I look fatter than I actually am. And then when I drop the water, I'm like, holy crap, you look lean. So I look like I swing about 3 to 4% body fat based upon my um, water levels. Angelo, hey, Uncle Mike, just convinced my friend into joining the best lifestyle changing program, the 3 weeks to shredded plan. Boom. Angelo, I appreciate that. And you better look out because your friend's about to make some serious gains. Remember, guys and gals, 3 weeks to shredded was designed to lose 21 pounds in 21 days for our elite athletes. Some people lose even more than that, some people lose less. You can go to thedolcediet.com and you can check it out yourself. You can start yourself and you can get into your best shape. Shoot, before the end of the month. Why wouldn't you? Go, go, go. Henry Straw, I guess I'll change my profile picture. Ha 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 ha. Henry, yeah, I was just using that our conversation to make a greater point. Me neither. How much water do we need on a rest day? About the same amount as a training day. I don't really change it too much. I take in about 2 gallons, 8 liters per day. Thoughts on canned sardines? I'll eat a can or two per week of sardines just to get the healthy oils, but they're kind of gross. Josh Roberts, wild caught canned salmon versus fresh wild caught salmon. Any opinion? Wild caught fresh is always best. Always best. I have a couple cans of the wild caught canned in my pantry, but that's it. Mamad says, Coach, we in Iran cannot use the paying system on your website because of bad reasons. How can we use the contents? That's interesting. I'll send a I'll ask my tech team if you can, Mehmed, send us an email to support@thedolcediet.com. I'll talk to my tech team and see what they have to say. That's actually very interesting. Does Iran, so I imagine the country is blocking you from external payments? That's tough. Excuse me. Good morning, Dolce. Thanks for all the motivation and food advice. I'm happy to help. Rebecca! Rebecca in the house. What's up, young lady? Good to see you. This lighting, by the way, is killing me. I look like I'm like 8 million years old. Like bags under my eyes and crinkles in my forehead. Not good. Not good. Bad lighting. This is not studio lighting. This is traditional overhead gym lighting. Yikes. Yikes. BLT because Artem is the GOAT. Q-tip, salute. What's up, man? Julie, I will try again. I like your podcast. Are you going to do more of those? Yes. Now that we're getting the studio finally set back up, we will be doing many more of those, many of those live interviews. Awesome. Do you drink only water? Water and coffee, and water, coffee, and tea. That's what I drink. Do you drink only water? How much muscle a 6-foot guy can have? Man, I know 6-foot guys that weigh over 300 pounds, relatively lean. I know 6-foot guys that weigh, 140 pounds, super lean. Depends on your goal. Seth, we'll do. Got to run. All right, Seth, be good, my man. Ryan, do you take digestive enzymes? No, I do not. I eat probiotics. I eat kimchi almost daily. I eat lots of cabbage and coleslaw that we make at home. Greek yogurt, once or twice a week, and I'm pretty good. Hey, Dolce, what would I need for the 3 weeks to shredded plan before I get it? You don't need anything. It all starts with food. You don't need anything. You don't need anything. Literally, we tell you everything from a nutrition side. We give you the grocery list. Usually, you'll save money on your first weeks of food on your grocery list because it's so simple. It's so easy to follow, and it's delicious. The number one complaint on 3 weeks of shredded, do I have to eat all this food? There's so much food, but it's inexpensive. You don't have to worry about it. Trust me. Trust me. Get in amazing shape. This is a good time. Robert, cool. I appreciate that, man. Mahmoud, this time is the best for the countries in the Middle East and Iran. Thank you. Oh, very cool. Good to know. Thank you for that. That's great. So I think maybe right around, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Eastern time on a Friday. Looks good. Rebecca, it's 6 a.m. here in Australia. So this is a great time for live chats. Great way to start the day. Good to know, Rebecca. Look at our international audience. I appreciate this. Adrian, hello, Mike. I've been trying to put on some weight, but unsuccessfully. I'm 5'9", 150, eat pretty healthy, but can't put weight on despite eating multiple meals. 20 pounds would be ideal. Thanks. Well, I'm going to offer, share, but not sell. If you do go to thedolcediet.com, pick the 12-week Living Lean and 3 weeks of shredded bundle. Start with the 8-week Living Lean program and choose the strength gaining option. You have 6 options of what your goals are: gaining muscle, gaining strength, losing weight, athletic performance, improving energy, health. Pick the strength gaining version of it, and we will put you into a power building program. One of our power building programs, and I think we have 12 total strength building programs in the system. Depends on what your background is, what your history is. But we will feed you and we will train you to put on that weight properly. That's all at thedolcediet.com. So you can do the 4-week, 3 weeks of shredded program. Awesome. Or you can do the 12-week Living Lean bundle. You get 8 weeks of Living Lean, and then you get an additional 4 weeks of 3 weeks to shredded to use at the end. That would be my strong suggestion. That'd be as if I was almost there training you personally. Grown is perfect time for a chat. Just get off boxing around this hour in Sweden and want to be hit up with some positive vibes. Hell yeah, Grown. I love it. Look at our audience. We got the Middle East. We got Australia. We have Sweden. Hey, man, what's up, Mbest? This channel deserves much more subscribers than any other. I appreciate that. Thank you. And guys, share these videos. Do what you can to help spread the word and share. I won't ask too much for that, but we are trying to grow the channel so we can help more people. And by you guys sharing videos and liking and engaging, that really does help. By leaving comments, by hitting the like button or the thumbs up button, making sure you subscribe, telling your friends and family to watch these videos and subscribe. That's helpful, and I do appreciate it. And thank you, Mbest, for that, for the comments. Very nice of you. Alex Ortega, thank you so much. Alex, you're welcome. Thank you. Mamad says, even your website is filtered in Iran, but I got the UFC Fit 3rd week and lost. Wow, hell yeah. Heck yeah. Does hell count as a curse word? I'll let you guys decide. If it counts, I will add it. So that means I'm up to 16. If you say no, then I'll keep the 16, but I won't do it in the future. The W, hey, Mike, I like the almond and cashew milk before bed. Do you recommend them or are they garbage? No, that's fine. Just make sure they are completely unflavored and natural. Is heavy bag training a great way to get in shape? One of the best. Q-tip. Is the Living Lean book made by you? Yes, it is. My wife and I, we wrote the book together. Me neither says, can you recommend any universities of sports and or nutrition outside of the U.S.? Let me look into it for you. I'll ask some of my friends. Sidekick, I just did my male athlete panel, blood work, VO2 max, RMR, and DEXA scan. Any other tests you recommend? I'm thinking about doing a calcium heart scan. Depends on how old you are, but a calcium heart scan for someone who's over 40, I think is excellent. Wow, you got a lot of work done, Sidekick. Where'd you get it done? Chris Bacon, Mike, any thoughts on belt squats? Seems like they're a hot topic. Yeah, belt squats. I love those. I do them quite a bit. I do them with I don't use a machine. I do them off of plyo boxes with a like a dip belt with just traditional weight hanging around my waist. Zeke says, bring back TRT. We all need Vitor TRT. MMA isn't a sport. It's a reality show. You make some good points there. And I'm not against saying that. John Lehman, thoughts on 2 times a day lifting. Example, morning heavy compounds. Every evening is hypertrophy-based accessory lifts, given that food and sleep is on point. John, I would probably change that. Instead of doing 2 a day, I would do 1 a days, and I would focus on one phase and then the other phase. I would do like 3 to 6 weeks of the hypertrophy and 3 to 6 weeks of the strength work. I wouldn't combine the two because it doesn't work as well as it does on paper. And that's coming from a lot of experience. Mert Ursula, when is Felix Sturm coming back? Very soon. Very, very, very. I forget the exact date. I don't know if that's been announced yet. So I don't want to if Felix hasn't announced it yet, then I don't want to announce it first. So we'll have to check Felix's channel and let him announce it. But can't wait to see him, right? 6-time world champ coming soon. Do bicep curls make you slow? No. Mamad says, please tell us your support team email again. support@thedolcediet.com. support@thedolcediet.com. That's how to get in touch with us. Adrian, thanks a lot for answering my question. I'm going on thedolcediet.com and buy the program. Thank you for the Q&A. Cheers from the Czech Republic. Adrian, I am so happy that you're getting on board and you're joining the DolceDiet.com's online personalized diet and exercise program. I'm here. Whatever I can do to personally help you and coach you and cheer for you and support you along the way, I'm here, right? I'm here to answer your questions. I'm on my Instagram live almost every day. When I'm done with this, I'm going to jump on the IG live. I'm going to answer all the questions on there to the best as I can. I do my live Q&A on Twitter every Sunday. You guys can always get me. Right. I mean, I actually talk to you guys more than I talk to my own family. And that's the truth. So I'm always here. I'm always available. Our team, our community, our support system is always here to help you along. We'll never, ever, ever, ever leave you. I mean, I just gave out this support at thedolcediet.com. There, you can't get in touch with me right away. Boom. Send them an email. They're on it. Me neither says, thank you for making these type of videos. It's a pleasure and an honor. Whatever I can do to help you, there's no reason why you guys shouldn't have access to the same world-class advice that, elite athletes and Hollywood celebrities have. That's what I'm trying to give you access to. Sidekick, I'm 49, 280 at 40% body fat, trying to get my stuff together. I use the Ephrodine Rhino code for your podcast for my blood work. We have a DexaFit here and are in Orlando. That's awesome, Sidekick. I'm so happy to hear. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Q-tip. Have you ever heard of Josh Barnett? Of course. Josh Barnett, the baby-faced assassin. Alex, what year was Living Lean book made? It was written in 2011, and it was a #1 bestseller. Oh, Karen, are Bulgarian squats combined with running every day enough to build big, explosive legs? Yeah, it's a good first step, not knowing what your goals are. Mamad, Nick, neck strength training video. I'll put a video out for you on that. John Lehman, Dolce, I don't mean to tell you how to cook, but if you haven't made oats with coffee instead of water and added dark chocolate, it's the pre-workout meal of the gods. I like that one. I actually have done that before. God, I haven't done that in a long time. I did that when I was a poor, kid / coach, just trying to maximize gains, baby. And I was using that nasty dark, like Folgers Sanka coffee back in the old school days. Used to put orange juice in my cereal to get more sugar. Crazy days post-workout. But I like that, John. That's awesome. What else we got? Motoron says big milk jugs. What does that mean? Naeem, what muscle groups are important for MMA? They all are. The glutes, hammies, core is very important for every athlete. Danny, or you're right, eating a variety of foods is the best. Thank you. Yes, it is. Alex, thumbs up. Thank you, Alex. B2B, what's your thoughts on being a vegan? I got no problem with vegans. We work with a lot of vegans, and 90% of our ingredient list is plant-based. So plant-based community is amazing. Liam, I'm starting the Dolce diet tomorrow. I was on the I won't even say that turd's name. I gained 80 pounds of fat and started lactating. Yeah, right. Did he put you on birth control? Glad, Liam, I'm glad you're on board. Whatever I can do to be here to help you, I'm here because we have integrity. Naeem, what muscle groups are important for MMA? Answered that. Q-Tip, have you ever trained with Joe Rogan? I haven't, but I would like to. I think that'd be a fun workout. Mamad says, are you going to save this live on the channel? Yes, absolutely, I will. It'll be uploaded as soon as we're done. And I'm about to get out of here, guys and gals. I got another minute or so, then I do have to go. Naeem says, thanks for answering my question. Of course, guys and girls, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys jumping in and checking out. Hopefully, I was able to answer your questions. I apologize. I'm still suffering from a little bit of a sinus infection from that international or continental travel I've been doing back and forth. It really has caught up with me, but I'm almost done. So I can't quite speak as fast or as with the same amount of passion that I normally do. Usually I answer your questions a lot faster, but it is kind of challenging. It is challenging. I will do these every Friday. I think Friday at 1 p.m. So let's say Friday between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. I think that's going to be the goal for us. And I'm also going to do my Instagram lives. I do those every single day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you done messed up. Because on Instagram, I do a live Q&A every day for 30 minutes to an hour, answering all your questions. I appreciate you being here. And once again, if you're new to the channel, thank you for checking it out. I ask you to subscribe if you like what we're saying, so you know when we do these impromptu live chats and when we post our videos. There's lots of great content on our channel. I certainly suggest you guys go back and look at our back catalog. We talk about everything from building your business to extreme fat loss to supplement reviews to MMA insider information. The names that I have on this phone, the information that I have on this phone, woo, buddy, and I share a lot of that stuff with you. How to build strength, make gains, bet, fucking cursed again, 17. Gosh darn it, 17. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. Subscribe to the channel, click on notifications, give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and always leave comments. I try and answer every single comment when these videos do post. Until next time, boom.